Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back, my esteemed students, to lesson number 8. This lesson will be about interpreting data. And interpreting here means explaining or expressing data. Let's do exercise number 8. The first one. Do you remember the iceberg in Unit 2? Yes, I'm sure you remember it. Complete the sentences or the sentence with the percentages. How much of the iceberg was above the water? It's about space percent. And how much was it was below the water? Also here we have another percentage. So number 1, how much of the iceberg was above the water? It's about 10%. It's about 10%. How much was below the water? It's about 90%. 90%. So if you have a good and strong memory, you can remember these two numbers. Now number B, where compares student A, close your book. Student B, choose 2 percentages and 2 datas in the books. Read them out aloud. For student number A, to write in their notebooks. Then swap roles. Here I want just to read them. 93.5%, 24.06%, 8%, 15.36%, 0.05%, 289.75%, 12.12%, 155%, 0.001%, 0.835%, 1959, 1469, 2035, 622, 1890, 2002, 1749, 2064, 1066, and 1540. After reading these figures and or numbers, we have this practice. Match the datas from 1 to 8 to the events from A to H in pairs and discuss your answers. Example, I think the first personal computers were introduced in so and so. Do you agree? No, I think it was in so and so. Now the first column on the left we have 1989, 1915, 1958, 1993, 1981, 1979, 1861 and 1917. And on the right we have another column which is number A, first personal computers introduced, World Wide Web begins, camera phone is invented, computer beats human player in a chess game, Sony sells the first Walkman portable cassette player, first color photograph is displayed, first coast-to-coast telephone conversation in the USA, And finally, Technicolor is used for the first time in movies. Now in 1989, the first one in 1989, World Wide Web begins. World Wide Web begins. Number 2, in 1915, first coast-to-coast telephone conversation in the USA. 1958, a computer beats a human player in chess game. 1993, camera phone is invented. And in 1981, first personal computer introduced. Then in 1979, Sony sells the first Walkman portable cassette player. And in 1861, first color photograph is displayed. And finally in 1917, Technicolor is used for the first time in movies. Here we have matched between the first and the second columns. Here are the answers. You can check them. You can check your answers, my students. And after that, let's do exercise number E. Write the verbs in the books by their synonyms. Synonyms means the words which have the same meaning. Words with the same meaning. Then underline the 6 verbs in the books. We have fall, decline, rise, grow, peak, increase, decrease, remain stable. Number 1, go down. Number 2, go up. Go up is the opposite of go down. Number 3, reach a high point. And number 4, stay the same. Here we have to put the synonyms. Go down means go down, fall, decline, decrease. So all of these 3 words, fall, decline, and decrease, all of them have the same meaning as go down. Number 2, go up, and go up is the opposite of go down. Also here we have rise, grow, and increase. Increase, grow, rise. And they have the same meaning of go up. Reach a high point, peak. The synonym of it is peak. Stay the same. To remain stable. To stay stable without any change. Now here we have 6 verbs in the books. We are required to underline the 6 verbs. The 6 verbs in the books, which can be used as nouns also. They are fall. The first one is fall, decline, rise, peak, increase, decrease. Fall, decline, rise, peak, increase, and decrease. All of these 6 words are nouns and verbs at the same time. Now we have practice number A in our workbook. Complete these sentences using the information from the graph in exercise number D and the words in the books in exercise number E on course book, page number 37. Number 1. During the summer months, sales of salad and ice cream rise, increase, rise, increase, go up, etc. Number 2. Between September and November, sales of ice cream and salad fall, go down or fall. Number 3. Sales of salad and ice cream all peak in July. Peak to reach a high point or position, to reach a high point. Number 4. From September, sales of soup start to rise or increase or go up also. Number 5. Between June and July, sales of ice cream remain stable or stay the same, but from July they start to decline, to fall, to go down. Here are the answers in front of you. You can see them carefully and put them the correct spaces. Now exercise number B. Look at the graphs. Here we have 4 graphs and read the sentences below. Then draw a line to match the sentences from 1 to 5 to the graphs A to D. Number 1. The trend remains stable. Trend here, the trend remains stable. Yes, number B. We can see here in number B, if you look here, the trend remains stable. Here we have stability. It stays the same. Number 2, the trend peaks. The trend peaks here, it's number A. Here we have the trend peaks. Peaks here means to reach a high point. To reach a high point. Number 3, the trend shows a gradual increase. Gradual increase. Here, number D, because it increases gradually. Number 4, the trend shows a sharp rise. The trend shows a sharp rise. Number E, because it rises here sharply, not gradually. And finally, the trend shows a gradual decline. Here, number C, decline, because it goes down. It goes down. The answers are B for the first one, A for the second, D for the third, E for the fourth one, and C for the fifth. Now let's do practice number C. Complete the sentences with the verbs in the books change the tense to either the future will do or the future perfect will have done. Here in this exercise we have to use the future, but in this practice, specifically saying or speaking, we want to use the future in its two forms, I mean will plus do, or future perfect will have plus past participle or done. Let's do exercise number 1. Students' numbers at the country's universities will continue to rise. Will continue to rise over the next 20 years. Number 2. By 2050, the student population will have increased by 500,000. Number 3. Between now and 2020, the service sector will grow by 50%. This upward trend is set to continue. Number 4. By the mid-century, jobs in traditional industries will have fallen from 20% of the total to 5%. Number 5. By 2015, the number of people living in cities will have reached 75% of the population as people move away from the countryside. And by doing this exercise, we can conclude our lesson. My esteemed students, so here I just want to stop at this point, saying to all of you goodbye.